Welcome, everybody, to Divas Nation Episode 2. Joined by Donna Wilkinson, along with Jess Johnson and Jessica. I got to tell you, what a great start to the season.
Yes, thank you. This is my
stunning
debut.
Even, yes, right?
Yeah, I mean, last year I was on the offensive side. This is my debut on the defensive side, the dark side. So,
what makes it so dark?
It's dark. It's all about hard hitting. You got to be mean, tough. They always get on me about how I'm always smiling and happy. You got to find your inner beast and lay the wood.
How do you find that inner beast?
Well, I just think about the rough days I have teaching all day and struggles, and then I just think about that, and I just, I make a play and get that energy that's been built up all day and release it during practice and games.
You're familiar with that, the animal?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen you kind of move all over the field. You started on offense, like you said, last year. This year we saw you starting at linebacker, working at that position. All of a sudden you switched to free safety. They see a little speed. How do you feel about transitioning to all those different positions?
I think it's made me a better player, defensive-wise, because when I was playing offense, I understand the schemes, the layout, the spread, trips, aids, the different formations.
There you are, picking off a pass. And you made a great read on that, took your step drop, and just broke right on that ball, pick six. And
What
that
did you
really
see?
was the turning point in that second quarter as we were going back and forth.
Yeah. I just saw they in spread formation. They had, twins left. A step back and red. They had ran a similar play earlier. It was a short pass. I've been playing kind of back, so I was like, I'm going to sit back, bait her to throw the ball. I read it and intercepted it.
And we see those receiving skills with those hands. I mean, that's a fingertip catch, getting your hands on that ball.
Yeah, I just hurt my hand the first two series of the game, and I was just talking about coach, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch, and then just by instinct, you see the ball, you're automatically going to put your hand up regardless. Yeah. And so,
how did you feel about the overall defensive effort?
Overall, I think we gave a great effort. It started out slow. It was a little shaky. A lot of new players playing together on the defensive side. But, we came together. We talked it out, made the adjustments, and we shut them out the second half.
What was the atmosphere like? Could you hear yourselves talk on the field?
Oh, the atmosphere was amazing. The fans, they just uplift your spirit. They were into it, roaring. You could barely hear. So I just just the fans, that energy they give you takes it to a whole new level.
So close?
They were
right on you.
They're really close. You look up, I saw my parents and family in the stands. I could talk to them. That's how close they were. And they were telling me, good job, and just that encouragement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you had a sporting experience like that prior?
Before I started playing WFA, I played arena football. So it's fairly similar, having the fans really close and interacting with them.
Awesome.
How about the level? How would you describe your defensive unit? If you had to put a sentence or two or a paragraph about the personality, what would it be?
Our defense, our motto is no hope. Okay, we're going to work together. The offense is going to try to do everything they want to try to score on us, beat us running-wise, pass-wise, but it's no hope. We're going to stop you. And that's what we do.
With a smile, I might add. Jess, as a veteran, tell me about what's coming up next in the Boston Renegades, April 27th at our brand new home, the St. James. It's going to be a sellout, so we want people to buy those tickets early at DC Divas.com. But what's it like being there in person against the defending national champions?
It's going to be one of the games of the year. It's going to be our test. Boston's very well coached, very athletic team. We've been watching film, preparing. Just to be there, to experience the competitiveness of two excellent football teams is going to be an experience to watch.
And Boston being the reigning national champion, they're coming in with a lot of swag, thinking that they've got this made. What are we doing defensively to prepare for Boston?
Boston, if we want to be the best, we got to beat the best. And what we're doing is we're working on pursuing to the ball, finishing tackles, covering our zones, manning up, those type of things, and getting off the blocks. They're really good at blocking. So,
where are we as a team right now overall, do you think?
I think we're at a high level. We're getting there. Now we're not completely there yet. Still trying to get that cohesiveness, working together, just experience. A lot of football is just learning from mistakes and overcoming those mistakes and not making those mistakes again, and just having amnesia, not remembering the bad things and playing through the adversity.
Now you had out of our front seven, I think 7 new players. How did the rookies respond to the adversity and to the challenge and to what you guys asked of them in front of you?
The rookies, they rose to the occasion. There was a lot of frustration early, but like I said, you know, when we were on the sidelines, we worked it out. We've been talking about, you know, understanding thoughts, feelings, actions, and just having a positive attitude and not dwelling on the mistakes and getting past that.
Do you feel the additional responsibility as a leader this year, being a bit more of a veteran with such a young team?
I do feel the responsibility, and like I said, playing multiple positions, understanding what everybody's position was, like starting at outside linebacker, that's really helped me coach them where to be. Being at safety, I have to know where everyone is because I'm the last line of defense. So.
And you talked about attitude a little bit, and we're working with a mental performance coach this year for the first time. What's that been like, and what kind of things has she been able to instill that you've been able to utilize in the game and in practice?
For me, that's been like excellent. Like I was talking about the thoughts, feelings, actions. You just got to go into the game and practice with positive thoughts, feelings, and then the outcome. It's more than likely going to be a positive outcome. So just not someone make a mistake, yelling at them and
is that
beating them
different from how
down.
things might have been in the past?
In the past, yeah, it's quite the opposite a little bit. It scared players away, and so that's another reason I'm trying to work on that and build that family and chemistry with one another.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a fabulous job of it, I might add.
Thank you.
I think even Pittsburgh would testify to that.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So a little bit about what we wear and who we are. Over your shoulder, there's a new uniform jersey that talks about Know Who as a sponsor. What's it feel like to put that new uniform on this year?
Oh, it's great. The uniform, like, it feels great. It's the material. I can move better. It's stretchy. Whenever you're in a new uniform and you look good, you play good. So,
thanks to Know Who.
thanks
Bruce
to Know
Brownson.
Who.
That's right, Know Who. They know who you are now, that's for sure. And then the real life Wonder Women. And we've said that a lot internally. We've said it externally in some manners. How do you feel about the phrase and the truth behind what is real life Wonder Women?
I think all the divas are Wonder Women. I don't think everyone understands how much they put into being a diva, the passion. Like, we don't get played to play. So there's a lot of sacrifices made. For example, I'm a teacher in DC. I live in Virginia. I commute over an hour to get to work. After that, I'm coaching a team after school. From there, I'm going to practice. And then after practice, I'm in grad school as well, getting my master's in athletic administration and coaching. So then I have to put in the hours for that as well as drive home. So I'll leave home at 6:30 in the morning and not get home till 11 at night. And then have to worry about school and just taking care of myself and family. So.
That's what divas do. You know, that's not just a hashtag. That's the true. And that's a perfect example of that.
Yes,
What did
indeed.
you do today, Donovan? Right? It makes
Yes,
us
indeed.
all,
Yes,
it inspires
indeed.
us all.
Very inspired.
No question about
Yes.
it. No doubt. And then there's the community things. We just looked at some of the community events this year. How do you feel about Lois and Cook and what she's done in the community and leading us in that area?
Lois has done an amazing job of giving back to the community. Recently, we did an event at Ben & Jerry's. We go to middle school, elementary schools to talk. Senior citizen homes, we go to the hospitals, we make cards. We're constantly, like, the amount of events that get put on within a week is, like, amazing. So
I'm impressed. I think this year, as we look, Valentine's Day at Asbury Methodist Village, the retirement community there, just bringing smiles. Walter Reed, you see Monique and Sabrina and Alex and Big Baby and everybody, and of course, that big teddy bear may have been Shelly's, right?
Yes.
We have a running back, number 8, Shelly Freeman, who's often seen with a large stuffed animal at all times, at all places, which is kind of a
She's
cool
everywhere.
thing. Yeah, it's a big family, big stuffed family that travels with us.
Yeah, and just seeing the smiles and, like, the warming hearts, like, that's like enough playing and just seeing that reaction. So.
I'm with you. I mean, we have 8 to maybe 12 games a year, and then there's the other 300 plus days and opportunities and moments like that, and they last a long time.
They do.
Anything else for this wonderful athlete before we say goodbye in this segment?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you pull out against Boston. I think you did a great job coming in as a new leader on defense, and, good luck. Because we're all pulling for you.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, we are looking forward to seeing more of you. Thanks very much, Jessica Johnson.
And stay healthy.
And
Yes.
wearing number 10 this year, folks. Be looking
Yes.
for number 10.
Yeah.
Tribute to
Yeah.
Safi.
Yes, one
Yes.
of the Diva greats.
Hall of Famer
Gotta shout
Safi.
out to Safi.
Yeah,
That's right.
shout
Much
out.
respect to her.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this with more Diva Nation.
This content is brought to you by Dental Associates. For more than 39 years, Dr. Stephen Price has been practicing dentistry in Northern Virginia. A member of the American Dental Association, the Northern Virginia Dental Society, and the Virginia Dental Society, Price is considered an expert in Invisalign and continues to be an award-winning innovator in the industry.